What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my daughter's wash day routine. She is, I believe, 2 years and 7 months locked. In November, she'll be 3 years locked. Not in November, in October, she'll be 3 years locked. So I'm just washing her hair today. I don't think I ever shown you guys her wash day routine. It's basically like mine, except I don't brush her hair. As you can see, I'm taking the lint out one by one. Whatever lint I can see on the surface, I take them out one by one. Whatever time it takes to take them out, I take them out, because I don't want to wet them when her hair is wet, because they get even more embedded into the lock. So she has a few locks that has buildup in it. She'll be doing her first ACV rinse. I ordered all the stuff that I needed already, so I'm just waiting. So she's gonna be doing an ACV rinse to detox her locks. She hasn't done one, so it's gonna be her first, and I'll be filming that to show you guys all the gunk that I get out of her locks, because she has a lot. You know, kids, like, they don't care how they play or where their head goes. So she has a lot of buildup in some of her locks, so that video will be coming later once I get all the stuff that I need. So yeah, I'm continuing to take out the lint because she has a lot. I always have to constantly take lint out of her locks. Her hair, like her hair texture, it catches lint very, very quickly, just like mine. So I always have to go through her head just to make sure. So I wet her locks for about a minute. It takes a while for her hair to get completely soaked with the water. So I have to run the water over her locks just to make sure it's completely wet, so the shampoo can absorb correctly. So it takes a little bit of time before I do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the clarifying shampoo, just to try and get out some of the buildup that's there, or to clarify her locks from whatever dirt or dust that she may have in her hair from school, or when she's on the playground and stuff like that. So after going in with the clarifying shampoo, I use a moisture replenish shampoo, which is adding back moisture into her locks. The clarifying shampoo really does strip your hair of the moisture that you have in it. So I'm following up with a moisture replenish shampoo, so she can get some moisture back up in there. You don't want your locks too dry, because you're still gonna have to oil it and stuff after. So adding the shampoo, I love this shampoo. It smells so good. I find it really does add moisture to the hair or your locks. I love this shampoo. I use it as well. So now it's the final rinse. This final rinse takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Depending, sometimes a little bit longer, just because I want to make sure all the shampoo is completely out of her locks. Like, you have to make sure it's completely out, because that's how buildup happens sometimes when you don't wash out the shampoo correctly. I don't use conditioner in her hair. It's something that I do. It's just my preference. I don't see the need for shampoo, but some people do use it. It's, you know, good for them, but I don't use it. But yeah, I have to make sure I fully wash it out. So now her hair is out. It's nicely washed and clean. her hair is very wild. As you can see, she has a lot of loose hair around just because of her hair texture. Now, her locks are very healthy. Her scalp is very healthy as well. She's only 2 years and 7 months, and her hair has grown so much. They're so thick and so beautiful. They're not thinning out. I just love how they're growing so far. I mean, I take good care of them. We don't really do much tight styles in her hair and stuff like that. So, you know, it's good so her hair won't thin out. So now I'm going to be taking out whatever hair or strand of hair that doesn't belong in that section, just so that hair doesn't get locked into that lock where it doesn't belong. And now I'm going to oil her scalp. This is how I do her retwist, with just oil alone and water. Well, her hair is pretty much damp, so oil alone. I don't need gel. I've never ever used gel in her hair or my hair to retwist. I always just use maybe either water or just oil. That's about it. So, or aloe vera sometimes, but not all the time I use aloe vera. I use it sometimes. I have never used it in her head, but I use it in my head because I don't want her to get an allergic reaction to it. So I stay away from that for her. One day I will try it though. So now I'm taking the comb and I'm just basically removing any hair that doesn't belong there with the comb again. Before I use my fingers, but now that there's oil, it would stay in its section better. I'm not pulling any hair out of any lock. There are loose hairs there, so I'm just separating them and putting them where they belong. So, and then I'm gonna retwist clockwise. So when I retwist, and how I get all the loose hairs into the lock, when I retwist, I twist it around once, and then I take the loose hairs and I take my thumb, wrap it with my right hand, and then pull it with my left hand. So I wrap it, hold it, wrap it, hold it, and I go and I do this all the way down her lock. Maybe not all the way down sometimes, but majority, like it's like in the middle of the lock. This gives it a nice, smooth, uniformed look, and it makes sure that all the loose hairs are gonna be into that lock. Also, for the hairs on the lower part of her head, in the back by her neck, I do not pull those hairs up into the lock because it tends to pull and then she gets bumps. So I leave out some hair in the back at the back at the bottom. I know you see those little curly hairs down there, so I don't put those up in the lock because, like I said, it pulls and it pulls her hair out and then she gets bumps. So I try not to pull all of those hair up in the lock, so it's easier for her and it doesn't hurt. I don't retwist tight at all because I don't want her to get bumps. So yeah. So I'm gonna let the video play from here, but I just want to clarify something. In the front of her head on the left hand side, there's a lock that's really short, and there's a story behind that. She got into an incident with a kid from her school when she was in pre-K, and this happened last May, I believe, around the same time as now actually. And there's that little girl pulled her hair out, one of her locks, actually not her hair, would pull out one of her locks completely from the scalp. It was like bald, like literally it's like she like took a razor and shaved her head bald. So that's what happened. I was so stressed about it. I was really angry at that point when it happened, but I'm like, you know what, it's gonna grow back. It's hair, and it grew back very thick and very nice, so now it's flourishing. So I just wanted to clear that up. If you spot that short lock, I know you're gonna wonder, like, why is that lock so short? Like, what happened there? So yeah, I know you're gonna see it at some point, so if you see it, that's the story behind it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do like you do. That's why I wanna spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world, don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Turn me inside out, make my heart beat. Need no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you do, it's me love, everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. I can't deny, I got a crush on you, that's true. I'm digging you, you make me believe. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on. You give me a really good feeling. All day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on. You give me a really good feeling. All day long.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. We can get away, come chase beach views and every day. All I wanna hear is an ever how we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think I wish away. Really wanna, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you. I wanna kiss you.
So we are done. Her hair is completely finished, retwisting and into this very simple style that I'm gonna leave in for the next 2 weeks. Then she's gonna rock some curls for probably like 2 to 3 weeks, and then we're gonna wash, but I'm not gonna retwist the next time I wash. So that is it, guys. Her hair came out so neat and nice. I love it. You do not need gel. Oil works perfectly fine. You could even use just water, but make sure you oil your scalp after, because you're gonna need to seal in the moisture from the water. So that is it. It's so cute and simple. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, click on the subscribe button, guys, if you want to see more videos. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and stay safe.